The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Damn it.
You pulled a Heidi.
I started the first show of our new year. I hit my goddamn funny bone. It's not going to be a very good year.
It's going to be a really great year.
Do you think so? Mm-hmm. Do you really think so?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
I have a new affirmation that I say that my mom and my sister say. We say it every day out loud. Hold on.
Well, why do you do that?
I am so lucky everything works out for me.
That's the affirmation?
Mm-hmm. I'm so lucky everything works out for me. I'm so lucky.
Well, we've also known, I mean, it's basically made for you. You're the luckiest person we've ever met.
I'm done with people saying, yeah, you've had bad luck. No, actually, I have really good luck because I'm still fucking alive right now.
I mean, well, seriously.
Everything works out for me.
Also, do you know why you're lucky?
And I wouldn't be here without
Look at
that.
us.
I have great friends. You're like my family. Like, yeah.
Great friends and Darren.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, Jesus. I wanted to start the year by having a little toast of a Martinelli Spartan Cider because I know if we give you actual booze, you will flash us, apparently, right?
We'll flash you.
Do you know, I don't think you were around for one of the shows. Heidi said that when she used to, we don't need a fucking, when Heidi used to be a partier, she'd flash everybody. She was a tit flasher.
Oh,
yep.
hey.
I did not expect that.
It does.
From
It
you.
twists
Oh,
off.
it does? Cool.
See, I'm so lucky.
so
Everything
lucky.
works out for
lucky.
me.
I'm lucky I have smart friends like you.
Lucky.
Cheers,
where's
Heidi
Darren's?
Van Tassel.
I didn't
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Darren didn't want
New Year,
one.
Darren. You don't want one?
Here we are.
I didn't want a whole one.
Before we go any further, I would like to.
Ooh.
It's good, right?
You know what this tastes like? Not to
Apple
hold
cider?
that thought. No, it tastes like when I was young. I don't know how old I was, and I played with dowels, and I had this big.
What? Like wooden dowels?
I say weird. A doll, like a baby doll.
You say dowel?
Like a baby doll.
Like a young wooden stick, a baby dowel.
No, a little baby cute little doll.
Dolly Parton?
Like you have like little doll clothes.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, that's cute. Okay.
And I would go and buy Gerber baby food.
It's Garber Bragby food.
And I would feed it to my baby doll, but I would eat it. And this tastes like applesauce. Like they're the apple Gerber.
Yeah.
I was way into Gerbil baby. Gerbil's baby from the Nutsy Party.
So was Richard Gere.
What's that?
Gerbils.
Goebbels.
Oh,
Goebbels. He was one of Hitler's right-hand men. I was into
really?
his child. Yeah, Goebbels' baby. Jesus Christ. I was into Gerber baby, that like oatmeal-y, mushy bullshit.
Oh, so
it tasted
good.
like if you were to chop up cardboard and mix it into kids' paste. That's what it tasted
Delicious.
like. I was into that into my teenage years. I liked it like
Really?
way further than I should have liked it.
Oh.
Well, and then my sister was, when I was 11, she was born, and she had these Gerber baby cracker, or like cookies that she, like for teething. My mom was always like, "Where'd they go?" I'm like, I don't know.
A box of mixed biscuits
I'm
and a biscuit
teething.
mixer.
Hello.
I'm 11.
Listen, we have a
Anyhow.
special announcement. I want to start the new year by welcoming a couple new patrons, if that's okay. Is that okay with you?
Oh, totally.
Okay with you?
But I interrupted you before. I apologize.
It's fine. You do it all the time.
You're
It's
grabbing
fine.
your heart.
That's what we do. I did?
Yeah, your chest. You go, oh.
Did
And then I interrupted you.
No, I did not. My milk is coming in. That's what it is.
Oh, nice.
Listen, it's always a good feeling when people come to us and join our Patreon party. We got to do some more content for these folks. But I want to welcome, first of all, Sterling Hodges. Thank you,
What?
Sterling. Sterling Hodges
Sterling Hodges.
for joining. And a longtime friend of mine, Miss Amanda Horner. Thank you so much.
Horner.
Sterling and Amanda, please enjoy your stay.
Sterling.
Anything we can do to make it better, please DM Heidi on Instagram, and
What?
she'll take care of everything. Any
Why
complaints?
are these names so cool?
Because we have the. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we have the best goddamn fan base in the world.
Fuck, Sterling Hodges?
Yeah.
Sterling.
What was the name we loved a little while ago? There was a really good name.
Bunch.
God. We're gonna sit here until you think of it.
Chris Lingen Chirpendart?
Chris Ringen Chirpendart.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Chris Ringen Chirpendart.
Turpentard.
I'm sorry, Chris Ringen Turpentard.
Card.
It's such a pleasure to have you here still. Also, around the Christmas time zone.
Area?
The Christmas time zone area. Miss Kristen Pelican sent us a couple gifts.
What?
This is a coffee bean gift card for you.
Oh my God.
Hope you like $1,000 worth of coffee.
Oh my God. She's the best.
Kristen, everybody.
Thank you, Kristen. I love her.
So, in full disclosure, she sent 3 e-gift cards. So I got that for you today because I just put it in my account.
Thank you.
She sent one for you, for me, and for Darren. But I took Darren's because I buy her coffee anyway.
I didn't even know that.
I buy your coffee anyway, so it all evens out.
Well, now I can say thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kristen, for your generosity.
Thank you so much, Kristen, for your generosity.
That sounded sincere. That's pretty.
No, I very much appreciate it. What I don't appreciate is your little roundabout.
Like, and I took yours and put it in mine just because I'm the man. I'm the husband.
Yeah.
He's like, I got your paycheck in the mail. I just dumped it into my account.
She's not good with money. She'll blow it somewhere else.
She's good.
Shopping and things.
She'll trade it in for a pair of shoes or some bullshit. But anyway, thank you guys for your generosity. It's a nice way to start the year. We really are going to start doing some more stuff on Patreon. Maybe we'll do some Zoom hangouts with our people. We should do some more live shows.
Oh, Zoom hangouts would be fun.
Let's do that. Let's do that real soon. Real soon. I'm going to let you organize it, and then it'll never happen.
It'll be a summer.
Yeah, I know. What else we got? So, good things coming our way. I want to tell you, I found a wallet outside my house last week, and I opened it up. I'm always curious, okay, how much money is in here? And is there a license? And I hope there's no license.
Right.
Because if there isn't a license, you can keep it.
Right.
I found a wallet with $500 in it.
Who has $500 in their wallet?
I'll tell you her name. She's a neighbor of ours who just moved in. I got her license, and I mean, I had to go on Instagram, and she's a very, very unique name, so it wasn't too hard to find her.
Right.
But I sent her a message on Instagram, hoping she would see it in the spam folder, and I found her on Facebook, and I was able to return it within about a half hour.
Oh, I bet she was freaking out.
She's 20 years old, just moved here from Iowa. So in
Iowa,
Iowa,
probably all her
$500 in Iowa is like a trillionaire.
Yeah, that's probably why she had that much.
She moved out here with dreams of buying a house. I cashed out. I'm gonna get a mansion in the hills.
I hear people are buying houses in cash out here. I've got it.
Oh my God.
Wait, Red Bull's $11 a can? What?
Jesus Christ.
So,
the gas?
so she was very, very thrilled. She hugged me. She hugged a stranger.
I was like, bitch.
And I look like, this is like midnight, and I look like me. I mean, she's obviously has a lot to learn about the big city. She's lucky I didn't chop her up into a billion.
Driver last night. Go
What?
on.
Oh, you what?
I hugged my taxi driver last night.
Oh, but you're like a grown woman, and you've been through some shit. Like, you can probably fight. This chick was tiny, and I could have killed her in seconds.
Yeah.
She might listen. I mean, we follow each other now, so
You do?
if you're listening, I'm happy I didn't kill you, and I'm sure you're even happier.
That's really nice. That's good karma.
Well, it paid off. It paid off because less than a week later,
Yeah.
I found more money. This time, laying on the ground.
What?
Yeah.
You're that person. I want to be that person.
You are.
So I found $500 and gave it back.
Yeah.
And then how much do you think I found?
I'm going to say you found $350.
Holy shit. Did you tell her this? I found $1. I found $1. But I did find money twice in a week. So
That's amazing.
if I find 499 more $1 bills,
Pay it forward.
Come on now. Come on. So that was kind of nice.
That's awesome.
This is a nice way to start the year.
Yeah.
So let's bring some prosperity in. Let's bring some more sparkling
I
cider.
am so lucky. Everything works out for me.
It always has and always will. Cheers. Cheers. Remember there was a time when I was drinking this like a regular drink?
Really?
Like I wouldn't have it just for holidays. It was like my go-to. Like
What are you, Sterling Hodges?
it's such like a highfalutin.
It reminds me.
Mommy,
if that of the English guy that was on that called Dark Matter.
Oh, Marcus. Marcus.
Sterling. That's
This is my son, Sterling Hodges. He's part of the tennis club. Sterling, I guarantee.
Such a cool name.
I guarantee that you're part of a tennis club, and you have some kind of a trust fund kind of thing.
I bet he's from England.
Has to be, right? Has to be.
Oh, I want to know.
Let's see
I
if we can
want to know if he's from London.
I want to know.
If he plays tennis all day,
Let me see if this person.
I bet he has
I know
a
the
shirt
name.
that's monogrammed.
Heidi, you just got back from another. I feel like you go home once a month.
Home is where the heart is.
Did you just wait a minute? Holy shit! Did you just make that up?
I think so.
That is a postcard.
Pretty sure.
Wow.
Thank you. Home is where the heart is.
It's a good one.
Way to a man's heart is through his.
Oh my God, fucking stop.
Oh, do you know that's my pet peeve? Is when people clap really loud like that. Not just a couple times, but for a long time. It's
Take
weird.
your headphones off. I have a really loud clap.
No, I can't because I'll lose.
Control your bowels.
Yeah, I'll lose.
If you
No,
whenever I
I'll
hear a
lose
loud
my
clap, I
mind.
shit everywhere every time.
No, I went home because I love. Well, I went home because I had time off of work, and then it just so happened on. I left New Year's Day, and that week prior, I had a dream about my dad. That my dad died.
Oh no!
And it was a fucking dream that was like, I can't even explain it to you. You ever had that dream where
Did it feel more like a premonition?
it was just, I remember it was my sister and I, and we had to like deal with shit. And it was just weird. But I had known that my dad had a really bad cold and my mom had just gotten COVID. So I think it was subconsciously, I don't know. But then the next day,
There's a lot going on there at that time.
Yeah. I'm driving around, or I'm driving, not just around, like, I'm
Where am I
driving.
again?
I love LA. Who loves it? And there's some like homeless guy that throws.
Shut up! Shut up!
ADD, so fun.
So,
for me. So I get a call from my mom, and my mom goes,
This is in the dream or this is real life?
No, this is real life. The next day, my mom goes, "Are you at home?" And I said, "No." And she goes,
That was her first thing she said?
yeah. And
Oh,
she
God.
started to cry a little bit. And she's like, your dad fell. And I'm like, what do you mean he fell? And she goes, well, he passed out. And he was out for an hour. And I'm like, what do you mean an hour? I just kept saying, like, what do you mean now? And she goes, I mean that he...
Do you understand words I just said?
So he was at he builds furniture. And he does like custom trim work and cabinets and stuff. And he was at his shop. And he hadn't really drank anything or eaten anything for 3 days because of his cold, COVID, whatever. And he was like, I gotta get out of the house. And he went to a shop. And mom's like, I mean, he's half blind. So it's like, but he still, I mean, he can drive. He can see a little bit.
Is the shop a driveway or is it like in the backyard or is the shop somewhere he has to drive to?
He has to drive to.
Okay.
So he goes there and he gets off the phone with my mom. And that's the last thing he remembers. He looks at his phone afterwards and an hour and 10 minutes had gone by. He fell so hard that he knocked himself out because he fell on his face, shattered his orbital bone, shattered his jaw. Like, so I went, so it was just tough because I go back home and he just wasn't well for a while. And fucking this, what do you call it? The health insurance system in the United States is a fucking nightmare. And he's 77, 78. So he was at the emergency room. And they were like, immediately the next day, you have to go see this doctor. And he's a doctor who deals with bones in the face and the eyes and all that. Okay, cool. He went to call and he made an appointment. I said, well, you have to go to your eye doctor first, who's a drunk. This guy's a drunk. He's a fucking, his last name is Whitehead. Hello.
It's not
What does that have to do with it?
It's a fucking whitehead on your. But anyhow, I'm just mad at him. I mean, if he wasn't a jerk, he wouldn't be. But he's rude to my dad. He's this old guy. That's
Whitehead,
like,
hello.
you know, like just rude. No bedside manner. But he smells like booze all the time too.
Cool.
So they said you have to go to this doctor, and my mom and dad are like, oh, okay. But I'm like, wait, why? Well, they need a referral to. I'm like, but the referral is, hello, I have a shattered orbital bone, which he had to take some medicine for because it can go up to your brain because it's so close to everything. So thank God it was on his eye that he's blind out of anyhow. So that's the good thing. But I was there. I dealt with
Silver
some of
lining
the
Van Tassel.
doctor stuff.
That's what we call you. Yeah.
I had to deal with some doctor stuff, but that a-hole canceled on my dad. So now he's had a week. He hasn't been there yet because they keep canceling on him. And then they called the other day and they're like, do you have any cold symptoms? And my poor little daddy's like, he's like, well, I have a little cough. Oh, no, we can't see you because, oh, God forbid. Oh,
Wait,
so we had to
a
cancel
doctor
another
can't
week.
see you when you're sick?
Well,
What the fuck's going
do you
on?
have COVID system? And my dad said, well, I had it like 2 weeks ago. I don't have it anymore, but I have a little like a cough. My dad was just being honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad, don't be honest. Just say you're fine.
Nowhere.
Yeah. Like
This goes back to the rules that we live by in this house too. You never trust a whitehead. Ever.
Exactly.
Ever.
Pop it.
Ever. Get rid of it.
Exactly.
Well,
Anyhow.
Is he on the mend?
Yes.
Okay.
He has to go see the doctor about his whole face. It's hard for him to eat because his job.
Is he able to still pound it out or like?
No, stop. Because my mom works with this awesome guy and he listens to the show and I don't want to talk about my dad.
Just
like
kidding.
that.
It's never. They're both virgins. Everyone knows it. Heidi is part of an immaculate conception.
My mom works with the coolest people. So my mom works at my niece's school.
Hey guys, don't listen, please.
And I went and I had lunch with my niece. I brought her lunch. So I got to sit with all the little, how old are they? 10-year-olds. I got a story for you.
Are they dumb or what?
No, they're so cute. Just all these girls. And so my niece is like the class clown. And one of them said they're like, Gigi said she wants for her birthday, she wants a license plate. I'm like, license plate? I'm like, you don't even drive. And this other little girl says, yeah, she wants to have LICKMA on it. And I was like, LICKMA, what's that? And they're like, you don't know what LICKMA is? And I'm like, no. They're like, lick my balls. And I'm like, what? They're 10-year-olds. 10. And I'm like,
and she doesn't have
girls.
balls either.
And she's laughing because
LICKMA.
her brother, her stepbrother is,
Great.
he's 15 and he says
There
all
it
that
is.
stuff. Anyhow.
That's awesome.
But, and my mom works there and it's fun. And the guy that she works with is a huge Pearl Jam fan.
Oh really?
So then he started to listen to the podcast and
Oh, nice.
huge. He's part of like 10, the fan club.
Oh yeah, the fan club. Yeah.
Yeah, and he took his son to go see
Eddie on the or
yeah,
what?
Is it the Earthling? No,
Yeah,
the
Earthling.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and he went to go see him in Chicago.
Yeah, I was there.
And he said it was. Yeah, I told him.
Oh my God, that was such a great show.
So he's a huge fan of the show now too.
We'll have to send him some guitar picks or something.
Oh, he would
Heidi.
love that.
What's his name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. We're gonna send you some shit. You're gonna love it.
Forget his son's name. I don't
You're
know
gonna
his
love
son's name.
Oh,
awesome.
funny.
Anyhow.
Pearl Jam fan named Jeremy. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Check it out, guys. I'm gonna play you a song, Jeremy.
Wait, but on.
Oh yeah, you do the best Pearl Jam impression. Whatever the fuck.
On my way to Wisconsin, though, I got upgraded to first class. And on the way back, too. I have a way of...
Tell me your way.
She's got a way about her. I just have a way, and I have miles.
your way
It's
to the front?
United. No. So, but
would've.
on my way, I'm sitting.
for you. That's
I'm
fun.
sitting there. I'm at the window seat, and I hear this guy go, and it's one of those planes where you're like seat in the front, and then the next aisle, there's like 4 in the next aisle and 2 on the sides.
242.
And yeah, in first class. And it's like the ones you like lay back in. And so this aisle was facing the other way. And I hear this guy go, are you in 2F? And I hear this other guy goes, yeah, I think so. And then the guy goes, are you sure? And takes out his phone, and I look over and I'm like, what a fucking asshole. Like, just say like, hey, I think you're in my, not passive aggressively. Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
So I look over and I'm like, I look ahead and I'm like, oh my fucking God, it's Slash. How does he not know that's Slash?
Oh, he was fucking standing up to Slash? He was questioning where Slash was sitting?
Yes. He didn't have his little top hat on, but it's Slash. Who doesn't know who Slash is? Like,
assholes. That's who.
So I look over and I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm looking around and I'm like, nobody knows who he is. No one's looking at him going, hey, psst. Not that they're like, oh my God.
I mean,
like,
he was
welcome
surely,
to the, like, they shouldn't be like.
he was surely in rock clothes still, right? He's still dressing.
He was in sweatpants and sweatshirt.
But like, he still looks like he's not a business guy. Obviously not a business guy.
No, but he did it.
Was he wearing glasses?
Yeah, but not dark glasses, just like the, like
tinted.
Yeah, like the Dahmer glasses.
Yeah.
And but I knew it because I was like, wait, is it a guy who looks like Slash? But I noticed his ring on his right finger.
Slash was going to Wisconsin?
Just wait. No,
okay.
No, it was to Chicago.
Got you.
So that's what I thought too. So I know Del James really well. So I texted Del, and
Del James is a songwriter for Guns N' Roses. He played some piano sometimes.
Yeah, he wrote November Rain. But he's been with them since they were all 18, and he's still with Axl. So he works. He's like his, I don't know what he is, manager, personal assistant. But he's been with them for fucking ever. And they all lived in a tiny little studio, and he slept in like the fucking closet. In
LA or in Indiana?
In New York and out here too. So anyhow, so I texted Del and I'm like, oh my God, I'm on a plane with Slash. And then I also know his brother Ash, and his brother Ash knows my friend Mike. And I texted Mike and I'm like,
it's too many.
Heidi she is
I tried not to restrain myself. But when you're fucking name dropping Slash's brother, like I should just play it for the rest of the show underneath everything.
The best is his name's Ash.
Ash and
Slash. And he's the fucking coolest fucking guy. He makes clothing, and he lives like half here and half in Taiwan. So I've known him for years. Not best friends, but I know him. So anyhow, I know him, and I know somebody else. Well, my friend and her ex know him too. Anyhow, I'm like, oh my God. So he moves and I see where he's sitting. I'm like, okay, so at the end when I get off, I'm going to have to go up and say like, hi, just to introduce myself. Like, and so as we're getting off the plane, he's on this side, I'm on this side, and the 4 rows are in the middle.
Ash's brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we meet. So when we're like right there. So we bump into each other. And we walk out a little bit, and I turn on. I'm like, "Hi." I'm like, I'm Heidi. We have a lot of mutual friends. I just want to say hi." And he goes, "Oh, who do we know?" And I go, "Do you know Mike? Blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And he goes, "What? How do you know him?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I know your brother Ash through him." And he goes, "You know Ash?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And then I'm like, "Yeah." And then I'm friends with so and so and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh my God, I just was recording with it. What? So we're walking out, and his driver was like right there. And so we're all walking together, which I'm like, oh my God, I'm walking with Slash through Chicago.
That's cool as hell.
What? Yeah. Like, people have to know it's like, if you're a fan of music, of rock music, of any,
you don't even have to be a fan of music. Like, he's what not extent
iconic. I don't know what
he's transcended
it's like
music.
Jimi Hendrix. Like,
yeah,
like
I mean Slash is like Freddie Krueger. He's a pop culture icon.
Right, that's true.
You know him worldwide. Whether you may not know what band he's in, but you have seen that guy before.
Right. He was even. I was thinking he was in the black and white video. Remember in the beginning with
Michael Jackson?
Jackson? Yeah.
Kinda.
Was?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I thought about I forgot about that. But anyhow, so long story short, I'm sorry. I tell him, I'm like, hey, I'm friends with Del. James, he was like, you are friends with, how are you friends with Del? And I go, I was in a band called the Electric Hellfire Club. And he stops and he looks at me and goes, that is the fucking coolest name of a band I've ever heard. And I was like, thanks.
Thank you, Slash.
And then he goes, wait, you guys, so that was before the Stranger Things thing? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, we were in the 90s. He was like, you were? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Del actually was a fan and I met him because he came to our show. He's on the list, blah, 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 blah. We're talking. And I'm like, wait, where are you what are you doing in Chicago? And he's like, I'm going to Wisconsin. I'm like, get out. So am I. And he goes, you're going to Wisconsin? We had this I'm like, yeah. And his kid is in Wisconsin for the moment. And I was like, what? And I almost was like, can I get a ride? Because I take the bus up and I was like,
so you fly to Chicago and then you drive to...
I either drive or I take a bus.
Okay.
The bus is it's 2 hours, but it's $30. And
that's a great
I like
story.
the bus.
That's a great story.
And then so we were both, I was like, it was so nice to meet you. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure we'll see each other because we know a lot of the same people. I was like, yeah, cool. And then I go get my bag and I'm walking out and he goes, hey, Heidi. And I go, yeah. And he goes, nice to meet you. Happy New Year. And I'm like, Happy New Year to you.
That's wonderful.
Slash.
That's wonderful. That's really wonderful.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was, we were, Darren and I tonight, we were in Hollywood, West Hollywood a lot today. And every time we're in Hollywood, it makes me feel sick. Like it makes me upset and sad because it's just like I've had good times there, but it symbolizes so much failure to me. Like Hollywood people just come with their dreams and 99% of you are going to make it 6 months and then move back home, or you're going to think you're going to make it forever and you're going to fail, or it's just Hollywood is a fucked up place. And it always makes me feel like gross there. And I was thinking that tonight, but now you're telling this story and it reminds me when I first got here and being in Hollywood and being in a band and things are going great. And there was a time that Slash and Ron Wood from the Rolling Stones came to see us play. And I was like,
see your band
came
play?
to see us.
Wow. I should have told him I know you too.
He wouldn't know me by name, but he knows me pretty well by being Navarro's tech.
Wow.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time with Slash, but but that was one of those moments where Saul, exactly. But seeing Slash and Ron Wood play, and at that moment I'm like, we're gonna be huge. I know it. Slash is here. We're gonna get a record deal tomorrow.
Right.
And it's just that doesn't happen. But I've had those beautiful kind of moments.
It was really cool.
Do you remember that band Camp Freddy? It was a cover band
of course,
that is now Royal Machines.
Because Donovan's in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it used to be Matt Sorum, Donovan, Navarro, Billy Morrison, and Chris Chaney. That was the core band and a bunch of special guests. Most people know it. One of my first shows working for them, we're in Vegas at some outdoor thing, and I'm the drum tech's kind of playing some drums, and I'm checking bass a little bit. I'm doing just over and over, dun 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 dun. Then I start hearing this ripping solo happening behind me. And I don't know who's on stage. I look over, and I'm accidentally jamming with Slash. It was like,
what?
Holy fucking! We weren't playing a real song,
right?
But I was just playing something, and he just walks up, starts playing whatever I'm playing, and I was like, I don't know, 27, 28 years old.
Wow, 6 degrees of Slash we should have instead of Kevin.
I'm happy to hear he's a nice guy because he's always been nothing but incredibly kind to us.
He explains something that would his family, some of his family stuff. He just I texted my friend that we have a mutual, my friend, and I texted her and I was like, hey, Slash says hi and he's going to Wisconsin, blah blah blah, for this and that and blah blah blah, and she was like, how the fuck do you get people to talk? Because
you're not nervous to talk to people,
and you genuinely want to I have what?
And you don't approach people in a scary way. You have a very calm, warm demeanor always. I feel like
thanks.
I feel like you don't get freaked out and you don't get fangirly or like a loud or oh my god. You know, it's just like, hey, you're a human, I'm a human.
Sweating it inside, but
Sure. You might be holding in diarrhea because you're so
Right,
nervous,
exactly.
but you're not letting
Right.
it on.
yeah. So that was really cool. Oh wait, there was slash. There was something else.
I have another GNR tie. I should probably just play this before I tell the story, but let's.
Dan Cleary's name drop. He doesn't drop as many names as Heidi does. So it's not as lame.
So
I like that
last week I got another, just a surreal opportunity to work for another absolute punk rock icon. I worked for Iggy Pop last week.
Oh, I saw this.
And
Cool. I love it.
if you want to know more about it, you can go on our Patreon. I did a little behind the scenes video about that, so I won't give it all away here, but got to work for him. He played on Jimmy Kimmel on Friday night, and I'm not like a diehard Iggy fan, but just it's Iggy Pop. I mean, it's like an absolute legend. But the
It's
band,
like Slash.
Kinda,
It's Iggy
yeah.
Pop.
You know
is
it. You-
also
you
an
know it.
actor
Yes.
and like been in like people know like.
hung out with Lou Reed and Bowie, and like just he's been around
God.
everybody.
Yeah.
But the band was cool. It was Iggy and Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers.
Oh, wow.
And Josh Klinghoffer from Chili Peppers, that's the guy I was
So
working
who
with.
you worked with? I worked
with Josh.
Earthlings, right?
Yeah, he was on that too.
Okay.
Yep. And then Duff McKagan on bass, who's
nice.
one of longtime
Yeah.
buddy, and Andrew Watt, the great producer, which is on guitar. It was cool.
Wow.
It was neat. Are you an Iggy person?
Love Iggy.
fan?
I've
You
seen
do?
him like 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love him.
I can't believe that he is 75. Wow. And moving on stage the way he does still. Like, he doesn't hold back anything. He doesn't hold back anything.
Was he wearing a shirt?
No. Wait. At rehearsal, he was not. And I think on the performance, he was wearing like a vest only.
Love it.
Great.
So cool.
So fucking great.
yeah.
And what I really appreciated, I think maybe because he's 75 and realizes that like time is winding down, he showed up at rehearsal and just got right into it. No fucking around. No like, let's go have food first. Can we do a coffee run? He walked in, played the song twice, took a 10-minute break, played it again, and was out of there.
Does he have a new album out or
Yeah.
something? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And they did a song called Frenzy, which is the new single, but it's a whole new record. That like great players like Navarro, Chris Chaney, I think Eric Avery played on it.
Wow.
Klinghoffer and just everyone played on it.
That's what my
Duff and
mom's
Chad and Taylor.
the guy that she works with. Jeremy said that he goes, yeah. He goes, I go, yeah. My friend Dan then was there, and he goes, oh yeah, because Chris Chaney, he knew the name. He's like, it's in Jane's, and I was like,
So he's a real fan.
yo, huge fan.
We gotta
Yeah.
send Jeremy some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Find out what else he likes. I got pictures. I mean, I got
Like really cool guy.
this Jeremy. If you're watching, all of these right here are Eddie Vedder pics. So
Really?
yeah, we'll hook you up, buddy.
Wow.
Got a lot of shit here.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Are you going back to Wisconsin this week or what?
No, you know where I'm going next week? I'm going to New York.
How long are you going for?
Just a couple days. It's my cousin's baby shower
Oh, that's
on
exciting.
the Shalab side.
Oh, is it Shalab or Shalhoub?
Shalab?
Come on, it's Tony Shalhoub.
Shalab, yeah.
How does he say it?
Shalab?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is he gonna be there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm staying at their house.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
they just moved.
Are you gonna be around for our show next week?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's just for a few days. But I'm excited. But then I'm like, oh shit, it's next week. Duh, I don't know if I have enough money to live. But I'm so lucky. Everything works out for
That's
me.
right. It's gonna be just fine. Can we toast? Do one more toast?
Yeah.
Here's to both of our football teams shitting the bed on the last day.
Oh, what the
To the shitty Packers and to the shitty Patriots.
stupid football. Oh.
Who you rooting? Who you rooting for now?
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Why Chiefs?
Because what's his name? Oh my God. I was about to say
Mahomes.
I was about to say Momoa.
Jason Momoa, quarterback for the Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes and I went to he grew up in the same little town in Texas that I did.
Oh, really? No shit. He's a very, very talented guy.
He's so good.
I'm going Bills. Oh,
they're
I was going
awesome.
Bills even before this crazy injury, this DeMar Hamlin thing.
It's nuts.
You and I were texting about it the night it happened.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time you guys hear this, it's going to be pretty much old news.
Listen, I don't want to talk about.
We can't.
And I know
We
you don't like
can't.
to go
No,
into it.
but we can't
But there's a
bec-
lot of fucking people having. Look, Lisa Marie just fucking died. She was just at the Golden Globes.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her at an airport once too.
I'm going to text you something real
She
quick.
was lovely.
You can keep talking, but I need to text you something.
But yeah, but I couldn't believe what I saw when I was watching the game. Like I was like, wait,
of DeMar?
yeah, like what? I hate when I see stuff like that. I forget who it was who broke his leg or like did something to his leg.
Joe Theismann?
Was that it? And like
mean,
we
in
all
the 80s
saw
or
it.
whatever?
No, this was like a few years ago, and we all like you're watching.
We
them,
see
it's like,
ankles all the
ugh,
time.
Like, oh god,
The DeMar thing,
his mom was there.
I wasn't watching it live, but my buddy texted and said, "Are you watching this?" We have like a sports texting group thing, and I was like, "Are you watching this?" I said, "No." What are you talking about? He goes, "On Monday Night Football, a player just collapsed on the field, and they cut away from commercial." He said, "I think he died."
Yeah, that's what everybody told me.
I mean, 9 minutes of CPR is, which means 9 minutes of no oxygen to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 98 times out of 100 you would die.
But that's my friend. I
Yeah,
talked about
yeah,
my friend.
yeah.
40 minutes.
Wait, what?
40 minutes of him. He would come in and out, but he had no oxygen to his brain for 40 minutes.
Wow.
So they would. I guess I don't really know how that works, but they get the heartbeat, but there was no like. I mean, it was very like.
Well, I think it was your lungs can't pump unless your heart is running.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as Lisa Marie, it is a very, very sad thing. She was at the Golden Globes a couple days ago. She didn't look well at the Golden Globes, and it's tragic. I mean, she was 54. 54. That's really young.
It's too young.
And that family has been through a lot. She lost her son
just recently,
year,
right? Yeah.
last year to suicide, right? It was suicide.
Yeah.
And I mean, the carrying the Presley name cannot be an easy task. And she had a tough life, and I'm sorry to her family and the remaining kids, and her mom is still alive, which is sad.
I saw her and her mom in Chicago once at the airport, and they walked by, and it was my boyfriend and his dog, and I walked by, and they looked at the dog, and they're like, oh, and I looked up, I'm like, yeah, and I was like, oh my god, the fucking Presleys.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I've always been
crazy.
a huge fan of
Yeah,
Elvis.
of course, it's as cool as they go. And then Jeff Beck died yesterday.
I saw that too.
But can I be honest?
Poor Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
His buddy.
True. I mean, he had a lot of everyone. It's another guy that
He was
seems
touring with him.
like a Prince or a Bowie, where everyone's like, he was the best guitar player on the planet.
Yeah.
I personally, I never understood the Jeff Beck thing.
I'm not into that music.
Get it? I don't. Yeah, like the guitar-y kind of stuff.
Jazz guitar, like
I have all the respect, but I don't. And I just don't. I missed the Jeff Beck thing completely.
Yeah.
But another just a bummer.
for me, Jeff Beck is with Rush. Sorry. But like a very
Okay,
or
wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
speaking of really good guitar players,
Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to be. What were you saying? That's not cool. That's not cool.
that's how I feel.
For
in the
those
music.
who wish to be must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the revelation, the underlying
Sorry, were you-
dream.
Nope. No, thank you.
Oh boy.
Anyhow, but yes.
Today's Tom Sawyer, mean bride.
God. No.
What were you gonna say for real? Oh, Jeff Beck, Rush. You're happy they're all dead or some shit? What were you
I
saying?
don't know. Whatever. Oh, I always see Amit Zappa, and he has a little podcast. Not a little podcast. He
That's
has a
very demeaning.
radio show.
We have a little podcast.
He has a radio show, and he talks.
That's cute, Ahmed. Oh, good for you.
But I think he either wants to come on here,
Oh,
or he wants
please.
us to go on there. Whatever.
Yes, of
So,
course.
yeah,
We'd love to.
he's fucking awesome.
Make it happen. Make it happen, and I will do it
I like
one way or
him
the
a lot.
other. Yeah, hell yeah. Wait a minute. What were we just talking about a second before that? Not Rush. Fucking A.
Jeff Beck. Guitar.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Beck is the one. He's a loser, baby. So why don't?
Shut up.
I'm a loser, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's
why
Beck's
don't
dad.
Oh, fuck! It's so tragic. So his son is Beck.
Beck.
Wow.
Oh my god! Wait, I know what's gonna happen.
Okay. Yes, yeah. Woo! Woo!
Oh my god! So,
Living in the limelight,
when I was at my mom and dad's, the game show network is on a lot, which I fucking motherfucking love.
Did they call you back?
What do you mean? Did they call me back?
To bring you on the game show thing.
I was on the game show.
But not the one that you didn't get to go on.
No, I was on it. What do you mean? I was
No,
on
the
that
one-
new one.
But it's
called Switch.
The puzzler. Or the puzzle.
No,
puzzle
I can't
pieces.
go on it again for a year.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got really excited
okay.
for a minute, and
That's
now
okay.
I'm fucking bummed.
So don't be, because when
What?
I was sitting there on the couch with my mom and my dad in the morning, we drink coffee.
Were you sitting between them so they keep their hands off each other?
No, my dad's in his chair on his iPad, my mom. But so all of a sudden, a commercial came up for Switch. And who's on the commercial?
What?
This guy.
What?
I was like, whoa, my God, that was me. But it went by so fast. So the episode
So you're
start
rich?
on January 29th.
Wow.
On Mondays. I don't know when mine's going to be on, but they'll let me know. But then I went online and I looked at the full thing, and I'm in like a lot of it.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't that cool?
Can we? Wait, so you haven't seen it yet? You don't know when it's going to air?
No.
We should have a watch party with
Okay.
with our listeners.
Okay.
And you see it for
It's
the
on
first
Mondays,
time.
so
but you have
that'd
to
be
see it.
perfect.
You have to see it for the first time with
Okay.
us. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think that'd be fun.
do you remember when I was talking about the people puzzler and about how there were these two, like the one girl was like,
Oh, very well.
okay, I took
Remember
a
it very
fucking
well.
video of it because so my
She made it
mom
in the
was at
show?
work and my dad was gone, and I turned it on and I was sitting on the couch and I was like, oh, and it was her, and she goes around, she goes, Dama, what person do you blah 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 people think you look like? And she said the Muppet. And I was like, what? And I videotaped it, and she did the and a gorilla, and
When it airs, we're gonna get a clip of that, and we're
I have
gonna.
a video of it.
Is it like recorded from your phone?
Yeah,
Is it a good quality?
it's all right.
Text it me right now, please. We're looking at, fuck it. We're looking at it right now.
Oh, it's so good.
You told that story. That really cracked me up.
That was
Oh
good.
my God. And I was like, I wonder if people think I'm like exaggerating. Oh hell
Now
no.
we will know.
That's funny. I don't know if I think about you as an exaggerator.
I'm not really.
I think a straight up liar, but you don't think you exaggerate. Like if you're telling the truthful story, it's pretty like it's not inflated.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
Wait, so it might be too long because I recorded. Let me see if it'll go. Sometimes it says like. Okay, let's see.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm
It's
very. It's kind of like a sensitive topic.
Mm-hmm.
Did you happen to see either one of you the Dana White situation
Dana White?
from the guy who owns the UFC?
No, I have. I
Oh,
don't even know
Okay. You don't know who he is?
who. I've
Okay.
heard the name.
All right. Well, you're familiar with the UFC.
Yeah,
And what it's it's
it's a college.
University of Southern California.
From California.
This guy, Dana White.
Whoa.
You've seen him before?
Yeah, of course. But wait, when you said it, the first thing I thought of was the actress from Different Strokes.
I don't know.
That it's not. You guys are too young.
No, we watched Different Strokes.
Oh, yeah.
The girl, remember, and her name was Dana Plato, whatever her name was. But I met her once because she was oh my God, we did a show in Chicago with like Motorhead and Jello Biafra. Do you remember Jello? Nobody knows who Jello Biafra
I know
is.
Jello personally.
Do you?
From Ministry.
Dan Cleary's name drop.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff with Al.
He did spoken word
fuck.
for us on a couple shows.
Mm-hmm,
So he opened up for us. And she was like the host of the show, Dana Plato. Anyhow, go on. I thought you were talking.
I don't know where we're at. I don't know what we're talking about.
Dana White.
Dana White. All right, so
talking about it.
you're familiar with Dana White, okay? So
Not on different
You know what he
strokes.
looks like. This guy. So UFC, he started the UFC. He's the president. You know, he's always out of the weigh-ins. He gets really involved. He's a masculine kind of tough guy, Boston dude.
Yes, he's trans.
He's trans.
I don't know. I thought that's what we're maybe going.
He takes the train.
Okay, so he's in Vegas with his wife, and they get into an argument at the bar. And let's get some volume.
Oh,
here.
maybe I heard of this. What does he do? Oh,
His
he
wife.
hits her?
His wife slaps him in the face,
Oh God.
and then he hits her back, slaps her back.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not good at all.
She shouldn't be hitting him, but
This is
when
my-
that
this is my
happens,
question.
that guy shouldn't. Yeah.
So all the headlines are Dana White slaps wife in Vegas nightclub. Dana White beats wife. Wife slapping Dana White.
But we don't see what happens. The beginning.
She hit him first. Now listen, it's never okay to hit someone.
No.
But why is it not even spoken about
Mm-hmm.
that she hit him first?
Because of the fucking media, and they only want us to hear one thing, and everybody gets so crazy. Oh my God, he's horrible. But we don't see that she actually decked him.
Yeah.
And, he shouldn't. Most men shouldn't. They should just back away because it's never going to turn out.
No.
Unless you're.
And I want to say, like, I have different things about Dana White. I think he's a great business guy. But he came out with a statement saying, like, please, like, I see people out there defending what I did. Do not defend what I did.
Right.
Like, there's nothing about what I did is okay.
Right.
Whether she hit me first or not, like, please do not defend me. So I thought that was a smart
Yeah, that's
thing
awesome.
to do.
Yeah.
But, like, can we not talk about the fact that she did hit him first? And
Right.
if you women are supposed to be equal to us, then you're gonna get fucking.
It
put
could
in
be
your
a
goddamn
reaction
place.
too. If somebody slaps you, isn't a reaction like a knee jerk reaction to like?
You'd think. I mean,
So like,
in the video, you can see she is much smaller than he is, but
Yeah,
it's
of
still
course.
being hit. I've been slapped by a man before when I was in high school, like a dude, a Golden Glove boxer, this scary dude who's now dead, and I'm stoked about it. He slapped me, and it's like in front of a bunch of other dudes and a couple girls.
slapped you like
Slapped
open
me.
hand slap. That's
Like a
so
bitch
like
slap.
demeaning.
It was
like
humiliating. Like, I would much rather you punch me and knock me out
Right.
than slap me and embarrass me. So yeah, that might have been the reaction. Is just like he didn't even think. It was just a full-on reaction.
Was
And
it twice? Did he hit her twice or just once?
Just once.
So I mean, there's that, and just listen. I've had two friends of mine, guys, who were in abusive relationships with women.
Sure.
Like abusive, where the girls
Why
would,
didn't they
like,
leave? No, I'm
slap
kidding.
them and hit them and like, and it's they don't hit back, but it seemed like it's Vegas or probably. I mean, I don't want to like say it's okay, but let's talk about the whole story.
Yeah, let's get the whole thing.
Not
Let's
just
make our
take,
own.
like,
Not
he's-
one headline is Dana White's wife slaps him and he, returns the favor or
Right.
whatever the fuck is all Dana White assaults wife.
And
Well,
then everybody, or some people
little bit
don't
more
watch
gray.
the whole thing.
Right.
That's a lot of the news is like that.
Of course. I mean, yeah, you got to get the clicks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I saw a clickbait the other day. Wish I could remember it. It was like Jackass star Bam Margera dies 5 times or had to be resuscitated 5 times or something like that. But the headline was saying that he was dead. But if you click on it, it goes to a link of him on, I think it was on Steve-O's podcast, talking about how he had a problem years ago where he died 5 times in some spot and they had to bring him back to life. but the headline was basically Bam Margera
Oh, it wasn't
dead.
a new thing. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
it's like
too.
what the fuck, man?
yeah.
Don't clickbait is so sneaky.
Yeah.
Now I understand you do want to like have something flashy to get people to come to your page or to your whatever, but like don't lie about it.
Right.
Or don't. It's a very sneaky move.
Right.
I'm against clickbait. Okay, I'll come out and say it right now.
I didn't even know what I just learned was that what a thirst trap was. So
Please describe what you think a thirst trap is, or what you know a thirst trap to be.
a thirst trap is
Actually,
when,
do you know what a thirst trap is? Now that you know what it is, can you explain what you think it is, please? This is my favorite shit. Darren, you're on. What's a thirst trap?
Is it along the lines of a clickbait?
What do you think?
know.
Yeah, explain it.
A thirst trap?
Thirst trap.
like when
Nope.
Wait, yeah, can you use it
Nope.
in a sentence?
You're a thirst trap.
Wait, is a person a thirst trap?
wow, I can't believe all of her thirst traps.
So somebody yeah, so a person is a thirst trap?
Yep.
I'm a thirst trap. So like all I can think of is like someone really dehydrated
Yep.
that's looking for like
More.
liquid to hydrate them.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So basically
I mean, you just broke down perfect definition.
You
Thirst
trap
trap.
a bottle of water in the
It's
desert.
just you get it. You just wrangle it. But, oh, fucking got you now, bitch.
you feed people a lot of sand thinking that it's delicious and nourishing, but
Don't be
actually it's
ridiculous.
just making them thirsty. So it's
Heidi.
all bullshit.
Please tell Darren.
Well,
what a
I
thirst
didn't know what
trap
it was
is.
either until a friend of a
You're
friend
so close.
I figured. I
said, I'm going to post a thirst trap picture on Instagram. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, wait, what?
Like, oh, I love
what's
those.
It's a thirst trap. And they're like, what? And it was my cousin's friends. So they're all like 26 years old. They're like, well, how do you not know? And I'm like, older than, I don't know.
I'm a woman.
Like, a thirst trap.
Yeah.
So a thirst trap is when a girl puts on a fucking bikini and they look smoking and they're confident and they take a picture or a picture with their boobs hanging out and like cleavage. It's a thirst trap to make people thirsty.
You can
and they
refer
trap
to
them
someone
in.
who's like seemingly wanting attention as being thirsty. Like
Yeah.
you're thirsty. Like you
Oh,
want
that-
thirsty
yeah,
for
that-
attention.
that.
So the thirst trap is like, here's like all the pictures we laugh at on Instagram of like
Yeah.
chick with her tits out, making the face, but being like with some affirmation about life or like
Yeah.
thinking a lot lately. It's like what you just
went
want
to
likes.
Walmart.
You just want validation, which is okay. We all want it sometimes,
Right.
but like don't pretend.
Hashtag
just be like,
blessed.
do you like my tits? Yes or no?
Yes.
And let's get on with it. We all know what this is. Let's just get on with it.
I wanted to make a whole Instagram page that took those and just like said like yeah the real thing like instead of like hey like the tits all like together like smushed like hey I just redecorated my room. But,
What you're really
like,
saying is
nothing.
my boyfriend left me and I want to fuck his brother.
That's just like a whole page that was just like
That is,
Guys can have thirst traps too, right? Or is it just for chicks?
I think so. There was a girl that I
Welcome to the oldest podcast in the world.
what's up?
There was a girl I work with who one of the ones that I had
Yeah.
I had issues with, and she posted this picture like months ago, and it was her clearly like looking
trapping?
gorgeous and like
What a
you know
fucking
like
whore.
What a bitch.
with like, and she wrote, "Oops, oops, I posted this on accident. Oh my god!"
But there's a caption to it?
I love humans. They're so fucking cool.
You know what I saw on the plane?
Slash.
Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, he has a Jenny.
I still haven't watched it. I've had
Holy
it for months.
shit! But I didn't want to see it for some reason. For some reason, I was just like, nah, because it was such a huge hit, and like I'm like, I hate that. Like I'm always like,
Oh, you won't be
I don't
told
wanna
what to like?
Yeah. Well,
Except for Stranger Things Wednesday and all those
yeah,
Vampire
fucking
Diaries.
love it.
I mean, it sounds like most people, whether you like the original or not, it's like you can't deny what a good movie it is
Can't
and how.
deny it. I'm a fucking da da dun dun.
What's that?
What's that song?
Oh,
Can't
cool,
deny
yeah.
it. I'm a fucking liar, but I don't know the words.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really good.
So I'm into it. So talk to me about Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, it's so good. I loved it. So it's Goose's son.
Don't
is-
ruin it for me.
I'm not. This is all like
Okay.
not common knowledge. Really great fighting scenes and plane scenes and
Navarro brought this up years ago, like 7, 8, 9 years ago. He goes, I mean this when I say it. Tom Cruise is the best movie star there's ever been.
That's what my boyfriend said a few years
It's
ago.
so
That's funny.
true. He is like, what does he do that sucks? Nothing.
Well,
He does all. I mean, not in life, but as far as movies, all he does is make blockbusters, and he does his own stunts. He breaks his own bones for his movies. He
I mean,
fucking
if you
rules.
watch the beginning of some of those Mission
Impossibles,
where he's climbing down, I forget which
the
one
Burj
that
Khalifa.
is. Fucking ridiculous. He did all of that.
Yeah,
That's insane.
my friend Jessica was in that office building in the room when he descended out the window. She was there like visiting
So it
a
was
friend
real.
on set. All of his stunts are real.
So cool.
There's a scene in the last Mission Impossible where he's holding onto the wing of a plane when it's taking off. He did that.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what?
What?
Don't name drop me. Don't put that. But Isai is an actor.
Morales?
Yeah. He's the villain.
He was on Dark Matter.
Was he?
Yes.
Both y'all. Get
Fucking
your name
awesome.
drops on.
Wait.
Heidi's name drop. He doesn't drop as many names as Heidi. Drop those names. It's kinda
I feel like I just heard.
Let's do it again.
I feel like I just heard a Rush song with Jeff Beck playing on guitar.
How fucking dare you?
So I'm so happy for him. He's the new villain in Mission Impossible, and the new one.
Is it out yet?
No, it's this spring, I think. But he's the villain.
Why did I have to say that like I had autism? Is it out yet? Is it out? Shut it.
But I mean, because I feel like
It's like the 13th one. There's so many.
yeah, but it looks really.
He's a good
fucking
villain.
good.
He would be a great villain.
because he was great in Ozark. I wish that he's
Oh my
such a
God.
great actor.
You just
that he-
I didn't watch the last season of Ozark. I just forgot
It's
that
not the
existed.
last-
No, I mean the last one that
Oh.
came out. I forgot it's
Oh.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah. You know what I'm excited about? Well, there's a lot of things I'm excited about. But I just finished what was the show I just finished? Holy fuck.
Sounds like it was pretty great.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you have to. Have you ever seen Squid Games?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What?
I've seen the Squid Games.
And did
Yes,
you
of
like
course.
it?
I loved it.
Okay,
of
me
course.
too. Loved it. Alice in Borderland. Holy fucking shit balls, fuck it all. The best fucking show ever.
What?
Alice in Borderland. It's Japanese. I knew nothing about it.
Is
I
that
guess
through the video game?
I don't know.
Borderlands?
Is it a video game?
Borderlands? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. So the second season just came out, so it was on my Netflix, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. So I watched the first season, of course. The first episode, I'm like, what is this? This is stupid. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck? These 3 kids, 3 guys, friends, are hanging out. This is the beginning. I'm not giving anything away. This is the first like 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden, there's nobody in Tokyo, not a fucking soul. There's no electronics. You can't use your phone, anything. And they become part of this game. So you have to go in and play these games, and you have to live through them to make it.
Subtitled?
Yeah, but I do it.
The dub?
Well, no, like it's like
I did
it's
the
like
dub.
Squid Game. Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did the dub and English subtitles just so I can like.
Okay,
It's so
it sounds pretty
fucking
cool.
good. I just finished the whole 2 seasons of it.
It does sound pretty good.
It's so good, and everybody's so fucking beautiful.
Words out of my mouth. I was like, this is the most beautiful Japanese
Oh my
group
God.
of folks I've ever
Oh
assembled.
my God.
It's like the Avengers of hot Japanese.
So oh my God.
And honestly, like
so much.
the guys look like girls. I think I would spin a bottle and fuck anyone on this cast.
It is. I don't know if anybody. Oh my God, it's so good.
Look at these broads. I mean, some of them have dicks, but like they're fucking damn, man.
I
All right, we'll check it out.
Absolutely fucking. It's no Squid Games. No Squid Games to me.
It was one of those lightning in a bottle masterpieces that
was-
like we'll get one of those every 5 years of like a
Yeah.
holy shit. Stranger Things was that.
Right.
Squid Games was that.
But this.
Do you know what wasn't that?
I don't know what.
Last night I knew I wanted to take drugs, and I knew that there was like a piece of chocolate in our drug box in the house where like I'm like, I don't know what we have a drug box. It's like that's where edibles are. It's not like fucking cocaine and heroin. It's like it's literally it's edibles and weed. And I knew there was chocolate in there, and I was like, I don't know if this is an edible or mushrooms.
Ooh.
So I took it, and it was 100% mushrooms.
Was
So-
it big? Like a big piece?
No, it's like a piece, like a brick of like a Hershey bar, like one of those little pieces.
Yeah.
And I didn't. As I started, I went on my walk, and I started to feel something. But at the beginning, you can't separate edibles and mushrooms. By the time I got back from the walk, I'm like, okay, this is mushrooms. There's no doubt about it. I felt weird. My arms, like I couldn't lift my arms. They were so like, they felt tired and like 1,000,000 pounds. But it was good. I was cozy. But I put on this piece of shit movie called Moonfall. Have you seen Moonfall yet?
Is it with Jennifer Lawrence?
No. This is no. That was actually good. That was the Don't Look Up, right?
Oh no, I love that movie.
Me too.
No, there's a new one. I just saw an ad for it on the. I thought it was Moonfall. But
Moonfall came out last year or 2021 or some shit. But basically, it's Halle Berry's in it and what's the guy's name? Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Where the moon's gravity turns off and basically the moon falls to collide with Earth, and these like everyone at NASA abandons their post, but like 2 actual astronauts and 1 nerdy internet conspiracy theorist save the whole world. Like this nerdy computer conspiracy theorist guy knows more about the moon than NASA does. So he comes in and like it's so fucking stupid. And on mushrooms, I was laughing. I laughed for 2. It's like the movie's like 10 hours long. I think.
Where were you? Were you here?
Sleeping.
Did you see him or did you hear?
No.
Hear
You
him?
didn't hear me laughing?
No.
Wow.
I didn't tell you this yet, but there were parts of the movie that were so dumb. I would pause the movie and I would turn and I would I would re-say the dialogue they just said to see how dumb it sounded actually coming out of my mouth. And like I was making myself laugh so hard by being like, I can't believe they had to say these things.
Moonfall. I'll have
It's
to check it
so
out.
take whatever drug in your house, Drano, whatever it is, take it. Don't do that.
Don't do
watch
Drano at home.
Moonfall.
Do that, guys.
Take edibles, take mushrooms, and watch Moonfall. It was so ridiculous, and I had a really, really good time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Good
also
stuff.
saw on the plane last night, and I wanted to see it for a while because I heard it was good. Bodies.
I am on the fence about it.
So-
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so I did. I like I was
Pete
like,
Davidson and like
right, and I'm not a fan of his, so I was like, I'm not gonna watch some movie with Pete Davidson. But I heard about it. It was on some like rotten
Tomatoes?
the tomatoes. Yes, that
The tomatoes. Holy
rotten
shit!
tomatoes.
Everyone say happy
The
birthday to
Rotten
Heidi's
Tomatoes.
71st birthday
Rotten
today.
Tomatoes, and I read
Is that
about.
on the Rotten to the Tomatoes?
Wait. Let me see. What's the score on that? Hold on, please.
My guess is 71%.
Bodies.
Yeah, it.
Give me 71%.
So fucking good. I loved it. It's
Really?
super fun and jump scary and like fucking 86%.
Oh wow!
It's really fucking good. Audience can suck
weird.
it because it was really
Audience
good.
is usually the better score.
Yeah, it was really fucking good.
So the tomato meter, but the experts give it 86, but the audience is 69. Which don't poo-poo that. 69 is not bad for a movie.
You know, it was fun. Like I jumped. I had my Diet Coke man. It went like that. Like I jumped.
So is it scary or
Yeah, there's a game
Comedy.
they play called. I've heard of this game before where there's a bunch of people and somebody is the killer. So you go around the house, you turn off all the lights,
fuck
you each
that
get a
noise.
flashlight, and then you see the body and go bodies, and then you'll see what it's
Okay.
really
I'll
good.
watch it.
It's a little gross in some parts because there's like
Oh, I don't like violence.
slash.
I don't
Dan
like. I don't like
hates- Dan
violence.
hates
No, it's not. It's like a horror film. No, you love violence.
No,
I'm like, wait a second.
Look
You
around.
love violence.
Look around you, my
I
friend.
It's
saw.
like you're home.
I saw another real double murder the other night that really fucked me up.
What do you mean, a real double murder?
Yeah, I go on these websites and watch real murders.
No.
It was a son killing both of his parents with a hammer.
You being serious?
Absolutely serious.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. That's
I actually
gross.
had an idea, and I need to throw it out to the Patreon people. Maybe I'll just do it on. Never mind. I'm not going to do it on this actual show. I'll ask the Patreon people if they want me to do this. But anyway,
Kill
it's
your
been
mom and dad with a hammer?
I would love to sometimes. No, that's not true. That's not true.
That's not true.
No. I think I want to run them over.
No.
No, but slow, so it hurts.
No.
I'm just kidding. I think we've done a good show today, don't you think?
I think it was really great.
It's kind of we started on the later side
2023.
tonight. It's been a nice, very great
Cheers.
start.
Ooh, jeez.
All right.
My Gerber. There's
I-
so many things
re-
I want to talk
so-
about it though. Talk about it. There's
Make
so many
notes.
things
Do you
I
make
wanna
notes
talk
on your
about
phone about stuff you want to talk about?
it. Yeah,
Do that.
yeah, I did.
We have
But
some we have some guests coming up this year. We're gonna try to. I want to do some more guests this year, and
there's a lot of great shit that's happening. Like the Playboy model
mm-hmm.
who fucking killed the guy, the psychiatrist that was paying for her. Oh my gosh, scared me. Oh my god, I almost wet my pants.
Story to tell.
It's not a story. It's
She
a,
had a chance for an hour, but had to wait until Dan said goodbye to us all.
sometimes his songs just like
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
They're beautiful.
just put me into. What were we saying?
There's a Playboy playmate, and she's not a
Oh.
Playboy. She's like hustler. And did you see they found the body in her trunk, and she was sleeping with this psychiatrist guy who told her, I'm not paying for your place anymore, because her boyfriend was living there and he didn't know, and she fucking killed him. They found him in the trunk. I don't know. There's
that
so
seems okay to me.
so many crazy stories are happening. The guy who drove his Tesla off the fucking cliff
Oh
in
God!
Malibu.
To try to kill his family,
What the fuck?
and no one died.
I didn't hear about this.
Like that's
Dude,
your
a doctor from Pasadena
a doctor.
drove with his two kids and his wife.
Oh God.
Yes.
He drove it off a cliff. And I've had this thought before.
Gorgeous.
If like
Oh
an Uber
my
driver
God.
or a pilot in a plane decides like, I'm going to kill everyone on the plane.
That's what happened.
What are you
The
gonna
one in
do?
Malaysia, not
What are you going to do?
the one that's still missing, but the other one. They're pretty sure that he did it on purpose
The
because he
fuck?
wanted to end it. Like there was some like they found all that shit in his house. Remember, it was years ago.
I
It
do
was,
remember, but,
6
like,
years
goddamn.
ago, like 7 years ago.
Let's
Can
end.
you fucking imagine?
No, at the moment you realize that someone is going to drive off a cliff and there's nothing you can do about it.
What do you do?
So they fell to over 200 feet, which is 20 stories.
They fucking
and they all
lived.
lived. It was like a 4 or 7-year-old and
Yes,
his wife and
his
him.
wife and-
They all lived in it. He's just like, oops. I didn't mean to.
My bad.
But I want to know how did they know he did it on purpose?
I'm assuming, I haven't read much about it,
'Cause
but
I wouldn't tell the
my
truth.
guess is he was talking a lot of shit before it happened. Like, oh, you want to, oh yeah? That's what you want to fucking whoop?
yeah,
and then
yeah.
the wife
That's what I
probably
want to
said-
know. I want to know what happened because then I thought was it on like the
Oh,
autopilot?
no, he was driving.
But yeah,
Fucking crazy.
there's so many things that are happening. Anyhow, I can't wait.
I'm going to
share
force
these
you.
2023.
I was going to end dark, but I'm going to end light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't like resolutions, but what is something that you would really like to accomplish this year?
To
Personally,
accomplish?
either personally or work related, or like what's something you want?
I want to finish my
High school diploma?
Yeah.
No, sorry, good.
I want to finish a couple things that I'm writing.
Ooh, okay.
And not that and then I don't want to react so much with my feelings, if that makes sense. I don't want to be reactionary as much as I am.
Is that always bad? You mean reacting in
not
a negative way, or
always.
just like
Just I react a lot. Like I'm like,
do you feel too emotional?
no, not too emotional. Wait,
Don't cry.
I won't. I went to the doctor like 2 weeks ago, and then I'm sorry. It's
okay.
because I know we're almost done. I started to cry because I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I started to cry about something. It was hot in there, and I was just like, I don't know. I need to lose weight. I'm so, like all this shit. And she
And he
was
cries
like, oh my
because
god,
it's too hot.
it was I like, and I said, I think I need my hormones checked, and she was like, okay. But I just got a thing in my Cedars, like they have like you have a new
Cedars is a hospital
message.
here.
The My
Yeah.
Chart.
Yeah, and I go in and it says it's a referral to a psychiatrist, and in it said reason, and it said mood swings. I just thought it was so funny. I was like, mood swings? Just because I was there and I was like, ugh. And then I was like, let me see your face. I can't see your fancy mask. Oh, what a pretty face. And I was like, all over. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, she thinks I'm crazy.
Do you disagree with that assessment?
Not at
Okay.
all.
All right. Fair enough.
Anyhow, what's yours?
I just want to ask you the question. I didn't have an answer for myself. I don't know.
I want to do a song too. I want to sing. I'm a good singer. I want to sing a song.
Do you want to write some songs?
Yeah,
What
or I
kind of
just want
songs?
to do like a cover of a song.
What song would you want to do?
I love Tattooed Love Boys so much.
Is that one you played for me at one point?
Yeah, it's the Pretender song.
Okay.
That bang dang
Then
dang.
make it a plan.
Dang dang dang.
Do it.
I mean, you can play.
I can. Yeah.
Darren can do something.
We made an album together.
You did?
We made an album, a 6-song or 5 or 6 song EP for our wedding guests.
What?
Yeah.
Do you
No.
sing?
I mean,
did.
I sing.
She did.
I sing.
Oh.
She's
hear it.
very good at like, I don't know if you could like write your own melodies, but if you do something and show her this is how it goes,
Yeah.
she can do it very well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very good at imitating things
We'll play a song.
in general.
Anyhow.
I would like to. I mean, it's such a dumb plug, but I mean it. The people that support us on Patreon,
Yeah.
I would really like to give them more stuff.
Yeah, that's what I need to do too.
I would like
That's my
to.
thing.
I would like us to do a lot more stuff on the side. I would like us to do a lot more. I love doing this show. I love doing it with you. And when Todd starts moving back in the fold a little bit more, which I hope he starts doing, I just want to do more things, like fun things, and not just for the sake of like, here's stuff, because it's fun and people that are investing in us, I want to make sure they're happy.
Right.
And that's what I want.
What do they want to see?
Let's
We
find
should ask
out.
them. Hey,
Yes,
what do you
let
wanna-
us know.
hey,
We'll
what do
do
you
a
wanna
poll.
see?
We'll do a poll. And we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Let's do some stuff. And in the meantime, I think that's about it. Happy 2023 to you and to yours. Hey, I hate to say that. To
New
you and
year,
to
new
yours.
me.
Gross. Do you get your gym membership? I sure did.
Jim Parsons.
What?
I don't know.
All right, we'll be back next week with an all-new.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.